Mwenyezi awabariki today mpaka tomorrow. Popote pale walipo, the Bank of Equity kuanzia CEO, asante kwa kusapoti kongamano la korosho, wamekuwa partners, tukayazingatieni yote tulonkumbushana. The chairman of AFA, Honorable Serem, you are very, very super. Your work is awesome. Vile unavyowajibika, authority konfomo. Ubarikiwe Seremu popote pale ulipo. AFA is there for us to give us the support. Our crops, our wealth, there's no reason to wait. It's going to be great if we all unite. Twende tuyakumbukeni yote tulokumbushana. Nahimiza ushirikiano kwa governors wa Pwani, tuliungeni mkono jambo hili jamanini, tuunganishe maono korosho tuikuzeni, tuyazingatie sote haya tuliojifunza. Tusende toka forget what we have been taught. Always remember it and go work on it. AFA wana to support, let's not disappoint. Twende tupande korosho tuiokoe kesho. Tunapoondoka hapa kurudi kule na kule, tukawe maambasada, tuenezeni ujumbe. Mimea tukiipanda, mimea tukiipewa, twendeni tukaipande, tuikuzeni korosho, kesho itakuwa sawa. Najua muda umeisha, namaliza nikisema mwishoni na washukuru wote walohudhuria, wananchi watukufu Kenya, Ghana, Tanzania, na maprofesa wakuu wote ambao mko hapa. My name is Mwagarashi, asanteni kwa kuja. Thank you so much.
Hamadi, unataka nikupe korosho?
Amenipea korosho ya kala kambe grey. Naenda onja korosho, msijali mtapatiwa. Director yupo na yake, kama yangu siopoa. Munge mpea jikubwa mana yeye ndai.
Wewe. Asante, wapi makofi yake? Asante sana Hamadi. Ai! Hata mimi nimeanza kushikwa na huo moshi wa kiushairi. Asante sana asante sana. Makofi mengine kwake. Asante sana we. Yeah. Wale ambao mnasikia umeshikwa sana na umepewa korosho, hata unaweza mpa Si? Kuna watu washakula. Asante sana. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Cashew Industry Innovation and Excellence Awards time. I want to request Miss Lily Langat, Deputy Director Technical Advisory Services, aje hapa atupelekeze na tuelekeze haya mambo yote ya the Cashew Industry Innovation and Excellence Awards. Tuko pale tuweze kuwapatia wale ambao walijaribu na tuelezwe yalendaje. Sawa sawa, karibu sana. This is your microphone.
Good morning. Hamjambo. Yeah, thank you very much. We are looking at the Cashew Innovation Challenge. This challenge was designed to identify and support initiatives, innovative, scalable solutions across the cashew value chain with a strong focus on value addition and improved market access for cashew. The call for applications was launched on 13th April 2026 and closed on 25th April. And this challenge attracted 19 entries. This was a new innovation that we introduced into the Cashew conference, and we are happy that we finally got 19 entries, which was encouraging because it demonstrated interest and innovation within the cashew value chain. Following a rigorous evaluation process, 9 entries were shortlisted based on innovation, feasibility, scalability, and overall impact. In our program, I know we had indicated several categories that we were looking at. We were looking at category 1 as sustainable cashew farming practices. Category number 2 was value addition and product diversification. Category number 3 was innovation and technologies in the cashew industry. And category number 4, sustainability and social impact in cashew. However, when we received these 19 entries, some of the innovators went through and they were looking at value chain approach. So we were not able to categorize them according to those 4 categories that we had highlighted. But however, we managed to judge them based on different issues that they presented to us. So the main judging sessions were held on 29th, which was yesterday. And all the participants who attended presented their innovative ideas to a panel of judges. As this is the first edition of the challenge, we recognize that all the shortlisted innovations held significant promise. There were very good innovations that we received, and that showed a lot of promise within the sector. The 6 entries that did not emerge as winners, because we had 9 of them, will each receive a token of recognition. We want to recognize their efforts. They took their time to write these innovations, and indeed we recognize them, and they will be supported to bring their ideas to fruition as they present a practical solutions to the challenges within the industry. Finally, I want to sincerely appreciate all the innovators for their interest in the cashew industry. Please, all the innovators, please stand wherever you are. Where are the innovators? The 9 of you. Give a round of applause to the 9 innovators. And I also want to take this opportunity to welcome you to the stage. All of you just come forward so that as we are speaking, we are also seeing who are these young innovators that came. Karibuni sana. And as they come, I also want to recognize the judges who took time to judge these innovators, as you can see here. I want to specifically thank our chair. We had a chair for the panelists. We had Dr. Finyange Pole. Wherever you are, we want to recognize you. Dr. Finyange Pole from Calro. And then Dr. Joseph Jabu, wherever you are. Dr. Joseph Jabu. Okay, thank you very much. And then we also had Sylvia Chemjor from AFA. Thank you very much. I can see you there. We also have Michael Ojunga from KEFIS. Thank you very much. He's right behind there. We also had Engineer Enosh Akuma. I cannot see him on the crowd, but he's around. Thank you very much. And even as we had the judges, we also had independent observers that were supporting the judges. They were actually observing how the judging process was going on, and they brought in their wisdom and oversight. I want to recognize Director Anne Gikonyo, wherever you are. Thank you very much. He's right there. Thank you very much. And Director Joseph Waweru. Thank you very much. Your wisdom really helped us to go through this process. And finally, I also want to acknowledge the team of Secretariat that put the ideas together and ensured that this activity went well. We have Dorothy Wachenje. These are staff from Agriculture and Food Authority. Wherever you are, Dorothy Wachenje, Felix Kiilu, and Gloria Swai. Where are you? Recognize you. Wherever you are, thank you very much. So before we proceed with the awards, thank you very much, participants. You can have a seat. Please have a seat here. You're not going anywhere. Yes, thank you very much. Before we proceed even to the awards, we would like to have 2 presentations so that you can appreciate these innovations. Two of our innovators are going to do a quick presentation, And we want to start with Emmanuel Kadenge Masha to do the presentation. Thank you. You are given 10 minutes to do a quick presentation of your innovation and present to the audience.
All protocols observed. Good morning. My name is Emmanuel Kadenge Masha, has already been said. And I'm here as a farmer from Ganze sub-county in Kilifi. And I'm here to present an innovative approach to support rejuvenation of the cashew planting at grassroots level. So it's called Korosho ni Mali. It's Swahili for cashew is wealth. So we can proceed with we can have, that is the context we are talking about, Ganze in relation to the rest of Kenya. Kilifi is in blue, and red, pink or something that's where Ganze is as a sub-county. That's where the project is. It's an initiative that has been going on for quite some time by volunteers. And Ganze, as a brief statement, is a place where we used to have a lot of cashew being produced. But all that glory was lost some times back because of the reasons we have been discussing here since the day before yesterday. As we speak now, this initiative was started to try and restore the glorious days of cashew for the benefit of farmers. So once the farmer is happy and is doing good, that is the foundation for success for the rest of the value chain, and that's where we want to do. It's a scalable thing that is done in Ganze and can be done in very many other areas. So we can, that is the situation we are dealing with. We have farmers who are demoralized. They are demoralized because income from cashew is so low. I say there are farmers I know who have been selling cashew, raw cashew at 25 shillings a kilo. And the maximum a farmer gets for a long time has been 50 shillings. So this is a farmer who is not earning much. They've decided to neglect their farms. They are not replanting and they are not taking care of. And everybody suffers because productivity goes down, production goes down. So these are farmers who have suffered, and now they are relying on maize, which has always failed because of climate change, particularly low rainfall. Now, but the opportunity is there. Cashew demand is increasing, and the little cashew trees that still remain there are producing despite the weather challenges. So there's basically no reason why a cashew farmer who is doing it seriously should go hungry or lack money for household use. So this is what we are presenting. 4 pillars under this Korosho ni Mali initiative. 1, we want to demonstrate viability that cashew farming is still there and it is still profitable. So to do this, we have established a network of commercially oriented cashew farms across Ganze, and Mwanganga Farms, which I own, is one of them. These are places where we demonstrate cashew farming from production to harvest and post-harvest storage. We are doing this so that the farmer can be encouraged now to replicate this in their farms and earn profits. These are farms where a farmer can come in, ask any question, they'll be given answers, and be encouraged to replicate. The next thing is we are engaging farmers in this chama meeting, public barazas, any other place we can see farmers with potential to grow cashew, we are engaging that. The third thing is we are engaging stakeholders, because we want to encourage farmers to grow, but we're also building an a supportive infrastructure where the farmer concentrates on production and does not have to worry about financing, market, input supply, and many other risks, because we are bringing in other stakeholders to support the farmer. We have markets that are coming in which are better. Nuts and More is now taking off cashew from Ganze at better prices than we have been selling for many years. In terms of cash to the farmers, we are linking those farmers and referring them to finance areas. Commodities Fund, we are referring people. We are referring them to AFC. After we talk and get the details, we share with the farmer. When it comes to extension service, we talk with the extension staff and NGOs that are on the ground to be able to support farmers in one way or the other to do better farm management. And lastly, we want to link them to other support areas, particularly the market and other input providers. So those four, we expect that the farmer will concentrate in production, and the other things he has or she has somewhere she can get help. And this is what we are seeing. It's been a long journey because it is being run by volunteers who run the model farms, but we are seeing a growing network of commercially oriented farms in Ganze for cashew nut. Farmers are getting back to engage in cashew farming. They are replanting. Currently in my home area of Palakumi, you cannot go and cross 3 farms without seeing young cashew, 1, 2, 3 years. But this has not been the case 10 years back. Now we are seeing government involvement in cashew is growing. We see seedlings coming. You see some field days coming. Workshops like this, the farmers are exposed. This is a show that government is getting engaged. And other private sector players are coming in, NGOs and all that. So overall, we are seeing change and we are seeing hope. We go to the next slide. What needs to be done then? To accelerate this in Ganze and possibly scale it up across Kilifi and the region, we need some strategic things to be done. One, under policy. Somebody is supporting farmers. We are requesting that can there be policy decision that incentivize somebody who is supporting farmers, be it a private sector or an NGO or somebody else as an individual. The other thing is about, under that is about recognition of cashew as a priority crop for Kilifi and the region. As we speak, if you look at all strategic plans, the CIDPs for Coast region, you will not see cashew featuring anywhere at the top. So we've done, under this initiative, a petition to the county government of Kilifi through the county assembly so that they recognize cashew and plan accordingly and make it feature significantly so that other players can come in now and support the farmer. When it comes to finances, we have talked about it. The farmer knows there's money somewhere. Access to that finance is what we are lobbying for. And then lastly, we want to build better infrastructure, especially networking farmers. We are aggregating farmers into groups, linking them to the buyers. That is something that needs to be accelerated so that we don't have every farmer selling by their own with no negotiation power. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you very much, Masha. I hope the audience is appreciating the innovation that we were able to see. I want to welcome the second presenter, Hudson Olela Odhiambo, to present his innovation in 10 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Distinguished audience, good morning. Okay, good afternoon. We have a mixed reaction, good morning, good afternoon. Okay, it's good morning. Thank you very much. As you have heard, I'm called Hudson Odhiambo. I'm presenting a Cashew chain platform, a blockchain-enabled traceability and premium access. Kindly let's go together, please. Okay, I'm presenting a Cashew chain platform, which is blockchain-enabled traceability and premium access for Kenyan smallholder farmers. Okay, next slide. I want us to look at Mama Korosho. She's a Korosho farmer or cashew nut farmer. She plants cashew in 1 hectare piece of land. And what we can see is that the cashew held in her hands, they have no voice. They cannot speak. They cannot say where the cashew originated from, who planted them, and even if the farmer who planted them was paid fairly. Now, we find that currently we have international buyers in Berlin, in United States, New York, or even in Australia, who are able to pay premium prices, which is 3 even to 5 times the price that is paid in the domestic market. But then, Mama Korosho is paid lower rates. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Now, to put this into context, in the past, a single processor in Kilifi processed 30,000 metric tons of korosho. That was only a single processor processed 30,000 metric tons. But currently, the entire processors process only 3,831 metric tons. We can see that decline. In 90s, Kenya was leading in cashew nuts production. With only one processor, 30,000 metric tons. Okay, that 8,331 metric tons is currently valued at 744 million Kenyan shillings. But then, the global market of cashew is growing. Currently, it is valued at over 7 billion United States dollars, and it is growing to 3 to 4 times. But what about what is happening in Kenya? It is declining. Now I have a solution how we can improve this. Let's go to the next slide. An opportunity exists. First, where German or international buyers are able to pay premium price if they can trace where cashew nuts came from. Again, there is increased demand for organic nuts, and organic nuts can be paid even $200. $2 in the international market, and currently only 80 Kenyan shillings is being paid, or even low. So if we can give our nuts traceability, such that we can prove that they are of quality, then we can get the premium markets from the international market. Another opportunity that exists is value addition. Currently, only 10% of our production is getting value added locally, and the rest being taken internationally for value addition. We can improve on that. Then finally, there is increased demand if consumers can trace that cashew came from Kenya. Actually, it is believed that the Kenyan produce is of the highest quality. But then there is no voice. Our cashew do not have voice. They cannot say that we have come from this place. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Now, this is how the cashew chain platform works. It uses the technology that already exists in the market. All of us can operate M-Pesa, isn't it? Yes. So that is what Mama Korosho and any other cashew nut farmer will use, where he or she dials as USSD code and insert the biodata, the name, the size of the plot, and even the number of crops cashew nuts produced in that farm. Okay, now when harvest season arrives, we'll have the weight of the produce being inserted into the system through the USSD code. Then, once they're taken to a processor, there is a QR code that is sticked into the farmer's sack. The QR code will provide the chain of all the processes that happened, where it came from, who produced it, the weight, and the value added across. Then all those things that are happening are locked into what is called a blockchain. With a blockchain, data that is entered into it, no one can tamper with it. Now, the buyer, once our produce reaches the international market, the buyer will simply scan the QR code and actually trace our produce originated from Kenya. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, I've explained that. Let's go to the next. Okay, now why buyers will pay more or the premium price, they will be able to trace that the cashew originated from which place. They can know even the cooperative where the farmer belongs. They can ascertain the quality of the nuts, even the moisture content, and even the sustainability and the impact story of the value chain. Let's go to the next slide. Now, our stakeholders will be impacted. Actually, the first stakeholder that is of focus is the farmers. We have said that they are receiving lower prices, but when our produce is taken internationally, they're paying higher prices. So when the produce is sold internationally, then the premium prices that that the international buyers pay are shared. The blockchain produces what is called a smart payment contract, whereby the premium rate is shared along the value chain participants, including the farmer, the processor, and finally even the exporters. Then we have the youth. The youth are going to benefit in that they are going to have literacy empowerment, opportunities even to train farmers to adopt this. And we'll have our cooperatives where they will be able to trace and even to know the data on the number of farmers that they have. And even for the processors, and even for AFA. Actually, AFA currently is lacking data on even what is the number of farmers that produce cashew in the entire Kenya, or even in Cliff, or even here in Ikwale. So we'll have data that is available through the platform for decision making. Then finally, the buyers are able to trace the origin of the cashew and pay what the output is worth. Okay, next slide. This is not a theoretical concept, distinguished audience. It has a phased approach, whereby the first is building the platform and having about 5,000 farmers who can prove that actually it works. We'll also bring a processor and even an international buyer and an exporter so that we prove that it is a concept that works. Then we'll now go to phase 2, where we'll scale it up. And finally, in phase 3, we'll have a nationwide rollout. As we can see in the map, in the Kenyan map, the area of focus is the coastal areas that are the biggest cashew nuts producers, after which now we roll it out to other areas. So let's go to the next slide. Now that is to an investor. What is in for whoever is interested in having this platform? You invest about 4.2 million to bring this idea into light, and in 3 years, an investor gets 400% return on his or her investment. Is it worth it? Okay, let's move to the next. Okay, those are the risks. How, of course, in any platform, there are risks associated. Any new thing, there are risks like low acceptance. But then when farmers are continuously trained, then they will quickly adopt it. And also even data manipulation or fraud. Of course, we've said that blockchain, it is immutable. Nobody can tamper with that data. And even the payment delays, once the premium prices are paid by international buyer, it is automatically paid to the farmer, and there is no delay of payment. And also, okay, thank you. Let's just, those are the risks, and how we intend to ascertain them. Let's go to the next slide as we conclude. We are saying that we are not asking farmers to step into the future. We are bringing the future to them. We want farmers who practice cashew nut farming with dignity, and they are able to get the premium market access. Let's partner together and give a cashew nut a voice. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, our presenter. I will give you 2 minutes just to think through and allow you to judge. We gave you a sample of the innovations that we received, but maybe you already judged and who amongst the two is the winner. Allow me this time to recognize all our presenters, all our innovators, and I want to call upon Amos Gam to come over here. Amos. Is there Amos? John Orango.
John is here.
Yes.
John, please, we want to recognize you. I think we want to give certificates of participation to all of you.
Yes.
I think we can call all the ones receiving all the certificates. Thank you so much.
Peter
And I
Kane Duarte.
Yes, if the CC Lama could kindly come. Is he? Yes, if you could kindly come and assist us in appreciating them. I have the certificates right here. We'll be doing this. Allow us to organize them. Well done. Kuja karibia kidogo, unajua kukaribia CC. You never know what happens, all right? Yeah, this is very important. We just want to appreciate them. We're just sorting out your certificates. You never know what's inside it. And well done for that. By the way, what was the name of your presentation?
I was doing Korosho Kijiji commercialization.
Korosho Kijiji commercialization model. You know hapa ni pamoto, hata kuongea inaweza kuwa nini. Nitakupea korosho moja hapa. What was yours?
Climate Smart Agriculture.
Climate Smart Agriculture. You're going to receive your certificates. I think, CC, if you don't mind, you could receive them and then give them each their own. Excellent. Once you receive, take a photo there. Just look straight here, CC. Right there. That's the man. Yes. Makofi tafadhali kwao. Well done. Thank you so much. And then the next one as well. Asante sana. Well done. Excellent. Thank you so much, CC. May I request a CC Kwale as well to kindly come and assist me in the next ones as well. May I have Stephen Muthini Mutuku as well come to the stage here, and Anne Labuno Kiti. You're going to be receiving this. Are they here? Just checking whether they are here. The participants, just checking. Are they here? They're not. Oh, okay. Do not worry. Tutawapatia yao. And Jane Burono? Uko hapa. Well done. Oh yeah, Joe. Ndio huyo mwingine nimemwona ametokelezea pale. Haya, sawa. But Jane, we can start with Jane. There you go. This is for Jane. Makofi tafadhali as Jane as well receives her certificate of participation. Well done. Yeah, it's evidence. And then we have Anne as well. Asante sana, receive your certificate of participation. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much, our CC Waziri, for that session. May I now call upon Amos and James. Are you here? Amos and James, please come forward there. And I want to request that we have Danny Kitivo, our board member, to kindly come. And Daniel Kitivo, if you don't mind, you could kindly come and let's give this a word of certificates. Karibu sana. So the other side there, we shall all right, you're going to receive your certificate of participation. Well done. Makofi tafadhali kwao. Well done. That's very good. Excellent. Thank you so much, sir. In fact, tuko tunataka ufanye 1-2 exercise with you. Let's appreciate my board member. Thank you so much. Tuko tunaangalia kama kuna mmoja amebaki. Yes. Yes. If you have shaken the hand of this man, korosho zako zitaiva. Thank you so much. Well done. Asante sana to our board member. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in a very special way, we have the top 3. Everybody say top 3. Hii si rahisi kufika hapo, you know, and we have special awards for them. And I want to call upon the 3 of them right here to come first of all forward. Then once they shall be standing here. Sijui kama tutawapatia korosho wasianguke chini. Unajua hizi vitu zinakuanga zinashtua kidogo. So may I have Edwin to the floor. May I also have Hudson to the floor. May I also have Emmanuel to the floor. Simameni vizuri ni kama mmeshinda already. You are the top 3. Wacheni kwanza tuwapigie makofi. Well done for being among the best here. Excellent. Wow. Let me just say this. Ni vizuri tujue watapata pesa ngapi so that security can be accorded to them in the best way. The third place will receive 30,000 Kenya shillings. That's number 3. That's very good money. Hiyo imepanda korosho kadhaa, si ndio? The second place will receive 60,000 alongside mentorship and exposure. Also, the third person will also get mentorship and exposure. And the first place, ladies and gentlemen, will receive 100,000 shillings alongside mentorship and exposure. All right. Are you ready for number 3? But before then, let me call the person who is going to award number 3. And that is none other than Dr. Dele from Nigeria all the way. Dr. Dele, please come here. Oga, come. Let's do this. Ay. All right. I'm going to walk closer with Dr. Dele. Songeni kidogo pale. Umekaribia sana. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. Okay there?
Kwa majina naitwa
Excellent. We were just training ourselves. How do we pronounce these names? All right? Excellent. And at number 3, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to pass the certificate for very good 30,000 shillings taken home. What's the name of the winner?
Gemini Flour Mills.
Gemini Flour Mills. A round of applause to Gemini. Please go ahead. Receive your certificate. Well done. Makapita better one. Excellent. 30,000 Kenya shillings, including mentorship and all that. Okay, Oga hug all the way. This is power. Well done. Thank you so much. And thank you so much. Well done. Congratulations. All right. Now, pause there, DJ. Thank you. Now, these 2 are the top 2. One is going to go home with how much? 60, and another one with 100. Who is the winner? Wewe ngojeni mmeanza kupoint hivi ngoja. Just wait. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I will not announce number 2. I will announce the number 1. And then definitely you know the other one is number 2. All right? So at this moment, ladies and gentlemen, may I have the MD ACA? Honest, if you don't mind, please come right here. He's our president. So he's the one who's going to give the winner. All right? The 100,000 shillings. I can't wait. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? DJ, Ebu, give me that thing. If I were you, Ebu, that's like your born. Let's go. Hey, 100,000 is mine. We don't know who. Higher. Post there. Excellent. And the winner. Give me the certificate. Ladies and gentlemen, it was already typed. We cannot ramp. It is permanent. Excellent. So, this is the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner. First position, 100,000 shilling goes to...
And the winner is... Can you guess? Say something. Can you guess? The winner is Hudson Olela.
Oh, well done. Hey, congratulations. A coffee, 100,000 is not a joke. Congratulations. The blockchain man. Well Well done. Lela, look at the camera, smile like 100,000 shillings. Well, that's beautiful. Congratulations. Ay, 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 ay. Thank you so much. And may I have Emmanuel come up right here? And Professor, kindly, if you don't mind, come bless him with the blessings all the way from the South Pale, Tanzania. Unajua huyu akiguza korosho zako zimeiva. Well done, man, Emmanuel. Good job, good job. 60 G's, man. That's good, that's good. Karibu sana, Professor.
And because as we put up the new seedlings, the old ones should also be worked on to bring them to production. Fourth, there is an urgent need that we organize farmers into cooperatives and producer associations to improve access to credit, farm inputs, structured markets, and strengthen collective bargaining power. I heard the professor from Tanzania say that in Kenya we have cooperative movements that are stronger. We want to ride on that sentiment and improve, strengthen those cooperatives. A good example at this juncture, allow me to appreciate Lake Kenyatta Farmers Cooperative Society in Lamu. Situwapigie makofi. And the CC is here. Yes, Lake Kenyatta Farmers Cooperative Society is a good example. When we started with them a number of years ago on cotton matters, they have been able to come of age today. And through the county, they have been able now to install processing units. And they're now ginning their own cotton, and they're selling direct to the spinners. Yes, when I visited last, they're saying they have money in their pockets. And they're able to now employ a 2-shift. They're having a 2-shift. 3 shifts. Oh, I've been corrected. They're running 3 shifts. That means they're not sleeping. It's a 24-hour down in like whatever, in Peketoni. So that's a ready cooperative society that we can now bring in cashew. So that alongside cotton, they take up the cashew what? Is it so, Bwana Sisi? Yeah, that's fine. So that is the approach we want to do. In Kwale, Bwana Sisi, we have this cooperative that our chair flagged off yesterday. That is Kwale Pave. That's again a very ready what? It's ready. It's just waiting for takeoff. They have infrastructure, they have the storage. What we can do there is just to diversify. They are a cotton based, but why don't they bring in now cashew? So that when cotton is off season, I'm sure cashew will be in season. Those storage facilities can be used to store those goods. And when a colleague from ComFund was talking, they were a housing system. Maybe those stores can also be inspected and brought to the level of warehouse so that those stores can really work. So that is an area that we will work on and make sure that that happens. Lastly, because when we talk about strategy, sometimes not always good to have many, we have what is workable. We'll establish effective market information and dissemination systems to provide farmers with timely updates on prevailing prices, market demand, and required quality standards, thereby reducing price distortions. What our innovators have just shown, there's need to bring everything to transparent. These operations, we have various value chains in the value chain actors in the sector. So what is important and what makes every sector to thrive is that aspect of transparency. Because when the farmer is selling, sometimes he doesn't know what the other person is making. Every value chain actor usually say, this one is getting more than I'm supposed to, or is getting majority, 70% of the cake. So when it is transparent, it is possible to share that cake equally. Is it so? Yeah, the issue is about that cake. We are baking the cake together. And as we bake that cake together, then it is good that each one of us gets a piece that is commensurate to the efforts that he has put in baking that cake. I want to believe we will work on those 5 strategic areas with all the stakeholders. This is not about AFA. It's not about the county government. it's about all of us. And we will now have a follow-up sessions to follow up on how now you want to implement these strategic issues. You know, the strategic issues are usually broad, but when you have the broad picture, you now go deeper to devise how to now make it happen. So these are the issues, and I believe they will be able to work, and if we concentrate on them, then we'll be somewhere. Allow me to end at that, and if there will be any additions, then I think there will be a time to give it to the floor. I don't know, but MC, where? Do we need to have any issue? No. Okay. Through the chair of the board, and all the distinguished guests, allow me at this juncture to also recognize a special group that made this conference happen. And without them, we may not be sitting here today. And this one, we have a committee that made it happen. They worked tirelessly. They worked round the clock, and everybody had a task. I just want them to step forward, led by Vincent. Where are you? Where are the rest? You can bring them up so that we just appreciate them in a special way, because it's always good to appreciate. Give them their flowers when they are still what? Alive. Sindio? Yeah. Vincent, lead your team, please. Where are they? Please, come over, come over. Feel free and come over so that we just appreciate them. So that next time they can do much better. Sindio? Yeah, we want them to do much better. So next time it will be bigger and broader. Yeah? Bigger and broader. And without them, it may not have been possible. We really, really appreciate them. And as they come, they'll just say their names, and anybody else, yeah? They'll just, where is the Innocent? Innocent Masira, where are you? Teresa, where is, you had spoken to them? Yeah. Teresa, Innocent, where is Innocent? He's coming. You've gotten hold of him. That's how, sometimes you see, one member could be doing something that is the next step in this journey. Yeah? So we appreciate that. Yeah. So as they come, let me ask them to just say their names and perhaps the roles that we are doing in this session.
My name is Lily Langat. I was part of the members of the committee.
Good afternoon. My name is Charles Odhiambo, in charge of ICT.
Habari zenu, David Makoha, Farmer Mobilization and Rapporteur.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you enjoy the entertainment. My name is Florence Rono. Was in charge of entertainment part and also communicating to the speakers, to the panelists, and also the exhibition booth. I believe you also visited the booths. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Anthony Kirago. I was part of the committee.
I'm Jambo Patrick Kirimi. I was a member of the committee.
Habari yenu. Naitwa Vincent Chirchiri. I was the chair of the committee, and I hope we delivered. Did we deliver? Was it colorful? Turudia tena? Yes, so I think watch this space. Tutarudia, hata kama haitakuwa specifically a Cashew, but it will be for another value chain, because we have 14 value chains as Alpha and OCD. Last year we did Macadamia conference in Embu. It was also very good. In 2024 we did coconut conference in Kilifi. You remember? It was also very colorful. And sometimes back we even hosted an international conference yeah, coconut. If you can remember in 2013, that time it was still KCDA, Kenya Coconut Development Authority. Next year, God willing, maybe we'll go to another value chain, edible oil subsector, and we might have edible oil conference. So asanteni sana, and we value your feedback. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Gloria Swai. I was in charge of branding and publicity.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dorothy Wachenje. I was supporting the Cashew Innovation Challenge. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Omar Kiponda. I'm a member of the committee.
Habari ya mchana, Triza Wabuda Mwanyika, jina langu, in charge of Communication General. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Judy Wamboy. I was in charge of coordinating the rapporteur and the presentations.
So we appreciate them, and I just want to request the board chair, maybe it's an opportunity to take a photo with them. Yeah, this is a very rare moment. We are lacking Innocent. Bwana Kitivo, come over. Our international guests, come over. Just take a photo. International guests. Chairman.
Well done.
Yeah. Our CECs, please join the stage. Our director, join the stage. Yeah. We can do some